I don't know. I'm just babbling on. It's hot. I'm tired. It's just really hot. Hi friends, so I'm diving in from episode 4 straight into episode 5, aka the Metal Bat. So obviously, as Saitama is gearing up to do the martial arts thing in disguise as Taranko, yeah. In disguise of him with a very, very bad wig. I love Janice's reaction at the end of that. Anyway, and of course, Garo got knocked out by getting hit once, tri-chopped in the trapezius muscle, I guess, in the traps by Saitama. That's what we're going to deal with that afternoon after math. But this episode's held the Metal Bat, so we're probably going to deal with Metal Bat. Or I think he's called the Metal Bat. But the guy who's a mixture of 1940s, 1950s, I forget the name of it, but the boys with the high kind of pompadours, but also some of his style was kind of old school samurai, the way he does his pants. So he's kind of old school gangster in a way, but I really, really like him. He's also a Class S hero, so odds are we might be dealing with, I don't know, we might be dealing with something interesting here. Not quite sure what to actually expect from this episode. A couple things. One, again, keep an eye out. So, I will be doing ReactorCon, which takes place from the 22nd of July to, I think, that following Sunday or Monday. I have to check it again. So, I do have some plans. I got asked if I want to join. I said yes, so I'm joining it. So, now, once we get into July, I'll actually start sitting down and figuring out the scheduling. But the idea is that Sunday, we're going to be doing a live stream. That's the only thing I have settled in my head. There is some other stuff I want to look into, but not quite yet. Other than that, there's just really not much else to say. I am going to say this. So, irritatingly enough, Hulu does ads. And so they have 1, 2, 3 commercial ads going on. Usually one of them takes place after the intro and the first cold opening. The other one takes place halfway through the episode. And the other one takes place right before the outro. So last episode, I decided to edit those ads out and try to edit my reaction that way. This episode, I'm going to be playing along with it. So when it goes into the ads, I'll do some talky stuff. That's going to be irritating for some of you, unless you're following along via YouTube, unless you're using Hulu to follow along. Then obviously your ads will sync up with my ads. Of course, there's a restriction below if you want to. It's a URL if you can get onto Vershoot and watch the full reaction. As is, last reaction was kind of rough because it was there's some weird moments there, but yeah, a lot of weird editing going on last episode, but this episode, or it will be, because I haven't edited it yet, but I'm going to play along with the ads. So for those of you who are following along, there will be countdown timers to when the ads will kick in, and countdown timers to when the ads end. So that way you know, oh, okay, get ready to press play in case you don't have ads on your follow along. Other than that, again, I already know the anime I'm going to be watching before after One Punch Man. Now, I thought it was 3 seasons, but my brother corrected me. It's actually 1 short season, and then 1 season's a longer one. It has the A and the B section, so it's only technically 2 seasons. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. I was gonna wait till August to announce it, but I might be announcing it during ReactorCon. We'll see. I'll let you know officially once we get closer to that date. Again, also right now I'm reacting to Your Lie in April, so check those out. If you want something a bit more sweeter and fluffier and a little sadder. But that being said, there's really not much else to say. So there will be, for those of you who are following along, again, there will be a countdown timer. You can't miss it. So if you want to like match it for along, or if you don't care, whatever. There's still a countdown timer. I'm still gonna do it. Anyway, let's dive right in. Oh, my glasses. This is gonna be, I was gonna say, it's probably a young Garo. Even as a kid, he preferred the monsters over the hero. Interesting. It goes all the way back to when he was a kid. What about what I think? Oh, interesting. Well, it looks as because they're evil and they cause destruction. So again, even as a kid, he was empathetic with monsters. Which kind of does remind you that empathy's not always a good thing. Someone just picked him up and threw him on the trash. He's been out for a while. I will say that it's not very good for people to be knocked out for long periods of time. So he did suffer some damage. Oh no, this intro. Unfortunately, one of my reactions to One Punch Man last season glitched, and the really obese Class S hero that kept eating all the time grossed me out the whole time. Just hearing me, I was like, ew, 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 ew. You know what's interesting though? I'm looking at the subtitles for the Hulu version. Special thanks, not a... I don't have a sponsor, but special thanks to my brother letting me use his Hulu account. Anyway, if this episode's about Metal Bat, so we're gonna probably see a little girl. His hands he's holding must be his daughter, probably. Oh, what was I saying about monsters or Garo? Empathy's not always a good thing. Garo, what he was thinking reminded me of what a lot of people think today. What about what I think? What about what I feel? My thoughts, my feelings, they matter. Facts don't care about your feelings, people. There's something else I was going to say, but I completely blanked on it. Oh, yeah, that Class S hero, he grossed me out, the obese one. I just kept, it was like, ew. It's like Tama cracked me up the whole time asking for tea. Oh, now they're going to take him seriously. Because not only did he take out some Class S heroes, but he also hurt one of the other guys. Ah, this is where Garo's hiding. So he just want to go after King, because King's like the strongest of them all. Metal Bat. Metal Bat's so fascinating. I love his design. I love his coloring. Oh, of course, the Class S heroes hate them. And of course, a lot of these executives are puffed up butt wipes. I mean, what a waste of... Oh, his little sister! Interesting. It's so stupid. Of course, it shows how puffed up and how self-important a lot of these execs are. If they take the Class S heroes and make them guard the execs. And I think he just found that exec by accident. He didn't even target him. They're insufferable. Oh, maybe Garo is targeting them. Nope. Just monsters. His coat. Yes, I love his design, his coloring. I also, just the way he, like, his manners, the way he speaks, his look, everything about Metal Bat, I really, really enjoy. Now, he's a character I would love to have, like, a vinyl stand-up in. He's such an idiot. Oh, interesting. Maybe. Fist of salsa water, what a joke. He's a big insufferable idiot. So Taranko really is a low-level fighter. Yeah, it's so funny. It's gonna be a mess. Yes, he is. He is pretty freaking stupid. I really like Moomin Rider. He's such a sweetheart. Just hurry up and... Makes sense. It's probably televised. Ah. I bet that was Garo. Yep, so Garo stepped in. Well, because he didn't remember, that's why he lied about it. Oh, he might screw things up with Tronco. That time was sweating like a bullet. Oh, interesting. So, okay. So he's misinterpreting what's going on. And so he came to the conclusion that Garo was the one who, Garo was the one who snuck into last year's tournament. He's being so fun and playful with the kid. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, so he does know Tronco, so he was actually under Silver Fang. Like a lot of different people. So he knows why. So Gar was super, super arrogant. Which you really do see his fangs. Had the crap out of him. So Silver Fang kicked them all out for their protection, I guess. Interesting. Okay, so exposition stuff. I'm not really paying attention to all that well. But you know what I do also like? It's just a little bit side note. I like, again, how all the different styles of, like, character designs. I like the character design for the characters. Yeah, he did. Because he doesn't know what Saitama could do, but Moomin does. He's such a sweetheart. I love Moonrider. Interesting how we're never really going to get to see his eyes, probably. Sour face. So he was a big fat bully. Oh, he's sticking up for Chiranko. How sweet. Nice. So he purposely left after he got his butt kicked. That's gotta be exhausting on some bodies, though. I guess a lot of martial arts tournaments are just one day. And I guess also test the stamina and action for you to go start from earlier in the day and go to the evening with your fights. Which is incredibly important. Metalbat's like, I'm not wasting food. Venus people trap in that weird gross thing. Why did he go after him? Senti Senpai? Oh, there's the other monster. That's gross. Oh, took the brunt of that. My gosh, he's strong. It is gross. Yeah. Oh, the flower. The freshie done? No, it doesn't. They have their own agenda. So that was like Venus Flytrap's mother. Rider, he's such a fan of him. And defender of him. It's so cute. No, never mind. Different kind of faith in him. Okay. I thought he was like, he had faith in Saitama because Saitama is, Saitama sick? So it was an ad right there, so I'm gonna talk real quick. So it's kind of funny. So Moon Rider just thinks that Saitama is like an honorable hero and is not going to be dishonest like that. Not that he's like he'll fight and he'll win, so he won't ruin your reputation. Obviously that's not true, because Saitama does what he wants. He's really motivated by that money. But I think he also wants to understand fighting styles better so he can take on Garo and vice versa. But, obviously, Garo has a long way to go if he can actually face Saitama, which is pretty cool. Is there anything else to say? Interesting how the episode's called Metal Bat, but we're not really experiencing... I'm curious as to why we're focusing on Metal Bat, except for maybe getting a chance to focus on some other S-Class heroes to see them deal with very similar stuff. No, not Garo, but basically just see them deal with super junk crap and all the monsters that are going out and about. So what did you do? Just stay there the whole time? Of course, he sees this as an opportunity to take on S-Bat, Metal Bat. He is powerful. That centipede's a little scarier because the centipede's a bit more. He's got the exoskeleton. Ooh, tore up his jacket and sleeves. I like that jacket too. Senti Hokai. They're just knocked out then by that creature. Because he's breathing more and he has to kind of... Oh, heck. Getting the crap beat out of him with the exoskeleton. Of course, Garo is probably going to destroy him because he wants to be the only one who's going to defeat the S-Class heroes. It's a lot of arms. He's not done yet. Oh, interesting. He's hitting himself to wake him up. Keep himself awake from that stuff. Using pain to kind of wake himself up. Yeah, woke him up. So funny. But like Garo. Literally destroyed them in one hit each. Very impressive, actually. He's so cool. Well, I understand. Priorities. No, they're just knocked out. A little light. Well, they can help pick up the people. Oh, he's the director. That was orchestrated attack. They're after something. Somebody else is conducting them. So now we have another threat in addition to Garo. Something even more terrifying. That's like a millipede than Sentichuro. Okay, so again, this is very much a separate issue. He's like a frightening dragon. He is. Yes! Metal? Okay. Ooh. Felt the vibrations go up his body. It's kind of like when you hit like a baseball bat, baseball, like from a shooter, and you're not holding the bat tight enough, the vibrations will go through your hands, make you drop the bat. It hurts. No, he's freaking powerful. He did. He moved last second. But okay, this is really cool. He's gigantic! It's like Tom is occupied somewhere else, so he's not gonna help. Interesting how the monster has two different kinds of faces. Or three, almost. Like, this face, like a mask, and then a dragon-esque face. He's not wrong. It's a bit much. I wonder if Garo's, again, gonna, like, step in and help. Or just watch and learn. There's Garo. But I wonder if he's gonna help the monster? Or if he's just gonna I don't know. Because I know he wants to destroy Metal Bat. But I wonder if he'll help him so he can destroy him. Yeah, I figured he'd just be mad about the whole thing. Dude, he's got more important things to deal with. Guy, man, priorities, you loser. I think the man overestimates how powerful he is. That's fighting words there. So obviously it's going to be a two-parter with the episode, second half dealing with him dealing with Garo and the big monster. And Saitama is not going to get involved because he's in the middle of a building about to take on some people. So I just noticed, even though it's a very sweet outro, we are seeing fire. Aftermath of a very explosive fire. And Garo, who's like on fire, he's in the fire. And other monsters and humans and there's Saitama. What's with these sweet outros to these weird shows? It's so odd. Anyway, some of the ads I spoke over, some of the ads I didn't. It's just hot in my room and I can't think anymore. I'm like, burn up, burn up, burn up, burn up. It's like nuts. Anyway. But again, I really, I'm so tired. I really like Metal Bat. I think he's really cool. I think his style is really nice. I think he's kind of handsome. But I just love his design. I also love the different character designs, how all different they are from each other. All the characters have very distinctive looks, and that's pretty cool, actually. I really do appreciate that in an anime. For sure. So we're going to talk about that episode. Oh, wait, there's an after-credit scene! Of course there's an app. Oh, there's the other guy in the intro. the martial arts tournament. This is going to be fun. So, that's going to be fun. Next episode's going to be probably a lot of fun. We're going to introduce some more characters that are in the intro who are more martial artists. Might not even be heroes, but that guy might be. I'm burning up. My gosh, it's hot in here. I have no AC, so that's fun. Anyway, really am enjoying this episode. I really did enjoy this episode. The Who ads are driving me up the wall, but also I'm burning up, and I'm like, argh. And I don't know, it's just my brain's all... But that's besides the point. Anyway, this anime was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed it. Got a kick out of it. This episode's so much fun. Girl, again, his priorities need to be kind of, I knew he would be upset if a monster took out the heroes that he wanted to defeat. But we're seeing more and more of just what makes Metal Bat a Class S hero. We got a taste of it last season near the end. But now we're really getting to see it, how confident he is, the way he ran up that centipede, the way he took it on, how physically powerful he is. But we could use a little bit of some of our more power people, like Hellish Blizzard and her sister, Tornado. Obviously, Saitama's not going to be there to help because he's going to be wrapped up in the tournament and dealing with the different people learning about different styles. But I love the way that Saitama defended Chiranko. Again, I'm not saying his name right, am I? It was really sweet of him. And again, more and more I watch this animation, the more we get to see Saitama's personality, the more I like him, actually. He came across as just apathetic in general, but then we realized, he's apathetic about things that don't matter, like rank, like popularity, like other stuff, and he actually cares quite a bit about people. Even though his punch destroyed a lot of the city when it comes to the meteor, he was aware that where people are, and he doesn't just cause mass destruction. He calculates more than we think he does. He just comes across as kind of stupid. But he's really not. And sometimes he is uncaring and a little bit like with the whole banana thing, like putting the banana on his leg. Like, don't put it there, give it to me. Or even though Moomin Rider couldn't move at the time, just putting the banana in front of him. But also the way he was like, hey, do you want a banana? Do you want a banana? Potassium's good for you. He didn't say that part. So there's little moments where it's like, he's unfeeling, but he does care. That's funny. I like it. But, again, we're also getting a taste of the politics as well, especially with, like, these directors and these people in charge. But Garo, he's making himself out to be more and more of a threat, but he's still just a pain in the butt right now. Obviously, he is very threatening. He can cause a lot of damage. But I wouldn't even call him monster level. He's definitely not demon level, for sure. Maybe Tiger, but even then, he still has such a long way to go before he can really be considered a monster, in my opinion. He's a terrible human, but he's not where he wants to be. I don't think he's nearly as powerful as Lord Boros, not even close to that. So it makes me wonder what problems he ends up really causing in the end. Will he actually reach the point where he'll be a monster level threat? Or is he just going to be, is he kind of viewed as a threat, but in reality he's more of an annoyance? Anyway, not much else to say about this episode. It was really good. Again, I know people complain about the animation style, but except for episode 2 where the animation was super janky, episodes 3 and 4 are, maybe it was 3. Anyway, this episode and the last episode actually had some pretty solid animation in my opinion. Some great designs, some great movements. I really liked it. So, it wasn't too bad, actually. There's just that other episode 2, that was like, that was kind of bad. But, thank you so much for watching. Check out my reaction to Girl Line April, to some of my older animations as well. If you can get access to BitChute, I'm trying to re-upload old animations, especially ones that got blocked on YouTube, like the Ancient Mongoose Bride. I'm trying to slowly upload them. I just gotta get organized and plan out a schedule to how I'm gonna spend my day and what things I need to get accomplished by a certain time. Maybe I should buy myself a planner. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.